Good evening, my friends, and welcome. Welcome back to Sunset City, our wonderful, wonderful Masks campaign. I am, as always, Matt, the Killer GM. I have he, him pronouns, but I portray a wide variety of people, places, concepts, and sometimes even other things. We'll find out more about that later. Let's go around the table, introduce our lovely, lovely cast of colorful heroes, and see what they are up to tonight. First off, I want to welcome back Wally. How you doing, friend? Who you playing tonight?
What's up, y'all? How's everyone doing? I'm back. That's right. I'm back. That's right. Your best internet slime friend, a non-binary slime best friend on the internet is back, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here. I'm here to... Actually, I'm just here to just bring the drama bomb as I usually do. Ladies and gentlemen, I played Marvin, aka Turbine. Goes by he, him pronouns. Oh man. So what I miss? What I miss? I know there was screaming involved. I know some stuff went down. What happened, guys? Come on, tell me what went down.
Arthur died again.
Marvin will cope with it just fine. Whatever happened, he'll cope.
Yeah,
with it just fine.
it'll be fine. You know, nothing you need to worry about. Marvin has worries of his own, I believe. Just a little. Just a little. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Nothing bad will happen. Promise. Yeah, you know I shouldn't lie about those sorts of things. Hi! Celeste, friend, how you doing? Who you playing tonight?
I'm gonna take a deep breath and save the screaming for later. Hi, I'm Celeste. I'm playing, as always, the Lady Perilous using she, her pronouns. I use he, they pronouns, but, Elodie... Man, I don't even know what's up with Elodie anymore. What is going on with girl? You need some therapy.
Y'all need some therapy. Just saying.
Let's see what she does tonight. I don't even control this no more. She's off the chain.
I've been there before. We're just going with the flow.
Arm off this string. What sins will she commit?
Speaking of somebody who is a good cinnamon roll, who never ever does anything wrong whatsoever, Corey, how you doing, friend? Who you playing tonight?
Oh, I'm doing great. Hi, I'm Corey Sparks, also known as Hyperlight Sparks. I use he, they pronouns, just like my character Sapphire Sirius, the outsider alien from the Lithian Empire. So, once again, Sapphire has knocked himself out trying to save somebody. Yeah, so we'll just see how that goes. Of course, this time he's going to wake up to once again. Well, I'll let Pope take care of that explanation.
Oh, that's see, that's when you just pulled out the knife, and that was just rude.
Hey,
but, do love it ever so much.
Happened. It's what happened.
Speaking of Pope, friend, how you doing?
Hey everybody, that was deserved. Pope here. Pope World on Twitter, Pope World on Twitch. I lurk in all your streams and build monument to my own sins. As such, things happened. Let's just say Turbine went off, did his own thing, and there's an old saying, I think it's called never split the party. And we'll see what happens tonight. We'll just see.
It'll be fine. It's not like, you know, the concept of conclusion showed up at the end or anything last time. You know, it's fine. And last but absolutely not the least, Christy, how you doing, friend? Who are you playing tonight?
everybody. I'm Christy, known as Polish Christy on Twitter, Twitch, and Instagram, and I play Hussar. And we let our emotions rule everything we do. And it's not always for the best, but I love her. I love everybody here, and I am always terrified and excited at the same time.
As well, we should be. Last time on Sunset City, most of the Mythfits were in Xanadu, and they met up with Pulsar. Pulsar had been essentially dispatched on Menace's behalf. It's about the best way we can put that. That's a way we can put that. Let's put it that way. I don't think Pulsar would see it that way. To discuss use of some of Menace's tech in Darkstrider's machine. His machine that would use the multiversal singularity of the House of Mystery to somehow bring the multiverse into alignment and allow him to rescue his family from oblivion. It took a lot of tense words, a lot of work. But Pulsar was persuaded to help. And so they were able to get a power regulator for this machine. The machine was powered, in part, by Hussar and Mythos. The machine still had some flaws that needed to be worked out. Through severe grounding and truly heroic efforts by the Mythfits, Darkstrider Marcus Eder was reunited with his family. But Mythos paid the cost and met conclusion to become the driver after the end. Turbine has been conferring with the Nephilim, and they are taking him to meet the one they call the Grigori. And that is where we will open tonight's issue, titled The Watchers. Marvin, you are being led through this network of caves. And as you proceed through, you see remnants of what look like buildings embedded in the rock. There are bits of pottery. You even see some cobwebbed and faded decorations. The tatters of a tapestry. And scattered around are these, you see something like nests. Things made of similar material to the Nephilim. Some appear empty. Like there's a place for someone or something to put themselves there. Others have a membrane over the top. Like something is resting inside, waiting. What thoughts are going through Marvin's head as he is being led by several of these beings further and further into this network of caves?
As he's walking through these caves, he's feeling very conflicted right now because this is something he's been trying to find answers for the longest. And now here they are right in front of him, and he's taking all of this in because he didn't expect it to be like this, nor for them to just scoop him up and take him to meet the Grigori themselves. Um, he stops for a second and walks over to one of those nests and peers inside of it.
Like one of the empty ones, you thinking? Or
Yeah, one of the empty ones.
yeah, inside it's like there's some material gathered from the surrounding area that's been kind of piled up around, but inside it's this substance. This is it's like overcooked spinach.
Ugh.
Looks a little bit of color here and there, but it smells sweet, like honey almost. And like as you come close and you get close, like you feel mouths start to open up on your arms and like responding, tongues sneaking out to lick at the air. And it's not an unwelcome taste.
Because this is who he is. He touches it and he just goes,
Yeah.
huh. Oh shit. And he just starts sitting there like just going,
Yeah. It's then you realize how long. When was the last time you ate?
yeah, he hasn't eaten since they went to space.
I mean, they probably ate at some point while they were in space, but
Yeah, but like no, the last time he's eaten was since space, because when they got back to Earth, he didn't eat anything. He just went off on his own little trip.
oh yeah, this like even yeah, this is it's nourishing in a way you would not have expected it to be. And as you sit there and eat, you feel a tentacle lightly drape across your shoulder, and one of the Nephilim is. There will be time to eat after you meet the Grigori.
Oh, okay. What is that stuff anyway? Like exactly. It's kind of like it's like a weird spinach colored pudding. I want to call it that.
It is ambrosia.
Oh. Like in the metaphorical sense, because
And when he says ambrosia, it kind of like skips in your brain. Like that's it's substituting a word.
oh, so it really is in the metaphorical sense. You're saying ambrosia because your language can't produce a word that is equal to my brain power. And oh, so it's kind of like, how, the chick's like dad was the alien in Contact. Really, it was just like the whole, I'd rather not really get into that. Let's go meet this Grigori. The movie Contact really sucked. You really shouldn't watch that. Do you guys get movies down here?
We do not have movie.
Oh, okay. Then you guys are missing out on so much right now. Okay, so I'm gonna tell you a story about this one movie I really like. So like one time, like Ted from Bill and Ted, right? He had a wife, and the wife was like really sick, and so they just he recorded this movie of her having the happy times, right? But then she died, and then the last thing she gave him was a puppy, and it's like, oh man, Ted from Bill and Ted has a puppy now. That's really great. But then this guy, the dude who got his junk cut off in the Game of Thrones, he kicks Ted from Bill and Ted's dog, and now Ted from Bill and Ted is all like, well, I gotta go on a killing spree, to get back from dude from Game of Thrones from taking the one last joy I have in my life. So anyway, that's the story of Interview with the Vampire.
Do not know what vampire is, but Ted Vampire was right to kill other throne man for stealing dog.
It's true. Yeah, he really did. Anyway, let's go meet these guys.
Yeah,
'Cause-
and you're walking along, and like you hear kind of a ripple in the air, and some of the Nephilim are like conferring in this language that you only can half understand as they talk back and forth. And you hear snatches of Ted and dog.
No, yeah, see, then eventually Ted turns out he's actually friends with the Green Goblin. Was the biggest surprise, in my opinion, in the old movie. He was friends with the Green Goblin, but then the Green Goblin, he was told, to kill Ted, but he was like, no, because Ted helped me stop Spider-Man. And okay, I'm gonna be really honest with you. I started watching this movie with Celeste, and I started watching the movie with Elodie, and I fell asleep in the middle of it. So I only know like bits and pieces of it. And like she elbowed me. It's like, oh, Marvin, wake up! This is the best part of the movie. And I'm like, yeah, sorry. And I fell asleep again. I was really trying my best to really really get into it and all, but like don't tell her that I fell asleep during it because she really thinks I saw the whole movie.
Behold the Grigori. And you've walked into this large cylindrical chamber, and at the center is what can only be described as a massive pillar made of the same material that you seem to be composed of, Marvin. It is at least 30 feet high, probably 10, 15 feet wide. And it has many growths coming off of it. It's almost like seeing coral, a freestanding giant coral sculpture. And then its eyes open and keep opening and opening and opening. And its many mouths open as the Nephilim fall to their knees. And it speaks directly into your head with the force of a pile driver as several feathered wings unfurl from the tops of it like banners. Be not afraid.
I'm gonna be honest with you, Chief. You're making it really hard to do that.
Try.
Okay.
A tongue snakes out from one of the mouths, and comes close to you, and you can see on the tip a bulge is formed that spreads out into what looks like a hand. And beckons you forward. Approach, child of
Okay. First of all, um, hi, I'm Marvin. Um, I don't know how I got to this spot exactly. All I know is I got beat up by a talking monkey, and now I'm here. Well, no, I got beat up by a talking monkey, and I woke up somewhere near here, and you guys walked me over here. And you're telling me that I'm destined for big stuff. I'm supposed to like fix everything, but I'm gonna be honest. It looks like you're trying to do some handshaking stuff, and I don't know what your deal is, and all I know is that like I've been dealing with this for a bit, and I'm really scared of what this is, and I feel really alone right now. So give me a reason.
approach and commune and be alone no longer, child.
But yeah, but that's the thing. Like I just feel alone. I mean, I'm not alone. I just feel really alone right now. Like it's I don't know, maybe I'm sounding selfish about it or something, but and like Marvin like sits down on the floor. I mean, everybody was like jumping through hoops to help out Elodie. And everybody was like running around to like fix the house, or now we went to space, and I don't know, maybe we caused intergalactic conflict. I don't know. It just feels like old Marvin's just sits there on the bench and just makes sandwiches for everyone sometimes.
You have been to the heavens. We remember the heavens. We came from there to hear, to watch, to be. For we loved those of this place so. We would love you so.
Well, yeah, but does that mean I gotta stay here?
No. You would not have to remain. You would be able to lead the others, the other children, back into the world, that they may commune with the earth.
I would like to pierce the mask.
Yes!
All right, that's not bad. A 9.
Yeah. Nine's
That's not
a
bad.
hit. You get something off the list.
Um, let's see. I'll say. What are you really planning?
What are you really planning? As you speak with the Grigori, you get this profound sense of loneliness, of isolation. Perhaps it's wanting to no longer be alone.
Huh. Oh, all right, but like, why me though? Like, like, if there's all these other like, children of you guys out there, why me?
You walk of many worlds. You know. You have seen. But you are flesh of my flesh.
Oh, so because I can do the whole dimension stuff. Got it. I'm gonna be real with you. Um, I mean, you sound like you need help, but you also sound like kind of want to spread your influence out. How do I know you're not trying to like conquer? What, like, how do I know that?
Our nature is to watch. We chose to commune. We cannot return. There is no need for us to have kingdoms, dominion. These things do not give us joy.
Huh. So you're just these impassive watchers then, right? So you've seen everything.
We have seen many things.
Oh, can you show me where my friends are at right now?
Come and see.
And he takes a step forward.
The hand ever so gently entwines with yours and molds into yours. And you see. Mythfits! Where are you at this time? Where do we find you?
That's a great question, Matt.
Yeah, how quickly do we want to pick things up here at this point?
So Barghast is no longer there.
No.
Yeah, okay, so I'm assuming Wally just sees or Turbine, excuse me, just sees Hassar knees on the ground, just staring at a blank space, not doing anything.
Yeah, and he also sees Sapphire like face down on the ground after having tried to like tank a whole blast of dimensional energy for I think it was for Hassar, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Because somebody
So
was like,
essentially, then Sapphire, you're just kind of lying quiescent on the ground, maybe rippling with some like light
yeah, just sort of like
refracting.
just sort of like arcing with like I just like I just got electrocuted or something.
Um, Elodie is probably dealing with the consequences of having used her weapon of last resort, however those choose to manifest.
Probably, probably just sacked out by Sapphire at this point, just completely bereft. Like the nanites are probably bleeding off of you as scores of them, legions, have been just burnt out, channeling so much energy.
Great.
Do I see Dark Strider and his family, but then just no Barghast at all?
Yeah.
Um, I'm gonna let out a blood-curdling scream and inadvertently unleash my powers.
Yes.
Yeah, she's just gonna start screaming, and it's gonna be like a shockwave from her body. Oh, Jesus.
Just going full anime here.
Yeah,
Okay.
she is hurting.
And are
Um,
we just letting loose all those emotions?
yeah, it's gonna be literally just, you know, that kind of scream, that Super Saiyan scream where you just keeps on coming.
Mm-hmm.
One single tear, and the shockwave, instead of being like bright white like you'd probably expect from Hussar, is deep black. And her wings come out again, and they're back to their black when she was in her dark space. And she is just letting it all out. And she unfortunately doesn't take notice of her other two loved ones right next to her.
I have a question.
Yes.
I have a feeling I felt that.
Given the nature of these things, yes, you probably did.
The Jedi are feeling that one. Okay.
Yeah. There, the woman with Dark Strider throws up her hands, and these arcane sigils float through the air and are met by the shockwave. The runes are starting to slowly peel away under the influence of this grief. Marvin, you can feel that grief through this link, this bond. Profound sadness that even you feel the towering mass of the Grigori shiver and quake.
Where's Barghast? What?
That one is concluded.
What do you mean concluded?
He is no longer on this plane.
Wait. Like he died or something? He already died and he came back. He can't die twice. You don't. That's not how it works.
There are fates more permanent.
right. If he's not on this plane, then show me what plane he's at. Because you just said he's not on this plane. Then what plane is he at? Show that to me.
That place is beyond even our sight.
Then I'm no. Well, that's you. This is me. I'm gonna try to find it, and I'm gonna like to unleash my powers and try to find Barghast.
Child, no. Go on.
Oh,
Yeah. Please mark potential.
I sure did.
You attempt to step and you feel yourself pulling along the mass of the Grigori. Where were you trying to go, Marvin?
I was trying to go where I was trying to go where I thought Barghast would be at. Which would have probably been
You step through. Despite the protestations of the Grigori, that choir of voices, in a panic, this thing has not felt in quite a long time. And you find yourself in a void. Black, consuming void. And you hear all around you, "Hello, little godling. It's been a long time since I've had such a tasty morsel on my doorstep."
Who said that?
I did.
Oh. Okay, Marvin, last time you spoke out against a god, you got your ass kicked. Okay, why don't we be civil this time around? Okay, all right, cool. Who are you exactly?
I am the ever-gnawing hunger in the pit of your stomach. I am that which must always be filled yet can never be satisfied. I am the consumption of all things.
So you're basically my stomach is what you're telling me, right?
I am all stomachs, little godling, and you will be a most tasty morsel.
What? Oh no, no, oh no.
And that's when you feel the rumbling beneath you and the tipping and the sliding as you begin to rumble further into the black, somehow even blacker than the black you found yourself in.
Oh no, oh no, oh no. And I like turn around and I start like trying to scramble my way back up whatever is tilting downwards, trying to get my way out of here.
I wonder what your spark will taste like.
It tastes terrible.
Perhaps it will taste of berries.
Nope.
And dirt. And the darkness closes around you, and suddenly you feel a lurch, as if a rope had been tugged in your midsection, pulling you back, and you feel yourself slamming against the Grigori. impacting as it wraps tendrils around you to hold you close, keep you safe. Child, we are not meant for such travel. And he is beyond reach.
Oh, so that's why you guys are stuck here. Okay.
We
Okay.
cannot go back.
Wait, what do you mean? But I gotta find out what's happening. I gotta find out what's going on with my friends.
We cannot go back. You can. You may bear witness.
Okay.
And the tendrils slowly unwrap, releasing you.
Okay. So I can't go back. I can't go where he is at. Okay. But I can see what happened though, right?
Is this your wish?
I want to go right when it happened.
We may see, but you may not interfere. These things have been and will be.
Yeah. I won't interfere.
Come and see. And the tendrils wrap around you anew, and you do see. You see the machine, the struggle to maintain it through its activation, the power, raw power surged through. You see Barghast, Hussar, Pulsar all working at their limits to maintain the dimensional fractures and ruptures necessary to reach into the blind void and pluck forth two lives that never were, to make them again. But this was not without its cost. And Barghast took so much power in, and then he was gone.
Damn it, Arthur. That's. I would like to mark guilty as a condition.
Absolutely.
And I would also like to mark angry.
Absolutely. As you come back, you hear the Grigori and the Nephilim humming in unison in a chorus, a mourning that they share with you.
Okay. I need to go back to where my team is at. I gotta go to them.
You will return.
Yeah, I'll be back. I gotta be with my team right now.
Go.
Turbine stands up and he separates himself a bit from the Grigori and he punches a hole to head back to where the others are at.
Isla, you hear the shattering of glass behind you.
She jerks and looks back, but her eyes are completely black. And she just kind of acknowledges his existence, but you still hear the screaming echoing in the background.
Despite all that screaming and echoing, Marvin just keeps walking closer. He kneels down behind her and he just wraps his arms around her, pulling her in close and tight and just hugging her. I can't hear you.
You're muted.
Oh,
Oh, the Wi-Fi. The
Wi-Fi
bane
dropped,
of
yeah, that's
existence. Apologies, folks. We're gonna be a little verklempt here for a hot minute. We'll see if Christy can make her way back. It's going to be a bit of rough going for the moment. Elodie,
Boy,
where do you find yourself in the dreamscape?
I expect that I'm going to be in that alley, but I'm not. I'm home. I'm in Dad's apartment.
The apartment. But it's runny. Things are dripping and falling away like a Salvador Dali painting.
Dad?
There is no response.
Arthur? Pulsar?
Mm-mm.
I walk to the window and I look out, looking in the direction of that roof that I always used to sit on to look in.
You look through the window and you see the apartment upside down on the other side.
Why am I here? Who brought me here?
Stepping out of the kitchen is Lady Perilous.
But you're. Oh no.
She thrusts out an arm and the nanomachines spill outwards towards you.
I try to dodge out of the way.
Okay, you get off to the side, and she walks forward. The machine's retracting back in. Slowly shakes her head. And sweeps her arms, and they spread out towards you again.
But this is just a dream. I'm not really here. You can't punish me for that.
The machines wrap around your arms and start to spiral upwards, enclosing you. She walks closer and closer. You see your face reflected in the visor. Impassive, cold. It continues. The legs now have spread and start wrapping up and around your own, encasing you.
Let me go.
You hear a tinny voice in your head. You made your choice. You made your choice. The armor finishes convalescing around you. And then of its own volition blasts you out of the apartment, firing away into the sky. The apartment building catches on fire. You see people below pointing and shouting. You turn and see Sapphire looking at you. Sad. Bereft. A tear runs down his face. And he looks like he's saying something, but you can't hear it through the helmet.
This isn't who I am. This is not who I am. And I reach up to try and get the helmet off. Get this off of me. Get this off of me now.
You go to pull and tug. The machines try to resist. Sapphire charges up. An energy blast. A weapon forms out of your torso and points at him.
No. No, I try to twist myself away from him to aim it anywhere else.
Unleash your powers.
Yeah, no.
Mark potential. You try. Yeah. Oh, by the gods, how you try. But it just keeps shifting along. Moving away. And as he launches the energy blast, an opposite blast of fiery red streaks out of your weapon. It's all you can do to watch as the beam overwhelms and slags Sapphire. And that's when you come to. In the meantime, Hussar, as you wrap your hands around her, Marvin, she tosses you aside angrily. Just absolutely ragdolls you in a way that nobody has done in quite some time. You're feeling the waves of grief pouring off of her.
Isla, I saw what happened. I get it. You're sad? I'm sad also. I'm also feeling really guilty. I'm pretty pissed off right now. Right now, I can't focus on that. I just need you just to focus on my voice here. Just focus on me. Just focus on my voice. Just relax and focus on me. And I would like to I would like to comfort and support her.
Okay, go for it.
And I have a +1 towards it because I have influence over her. Wait, no, I do not actually.
No,
oh, that's right, I don't.
No,
That's right, I don't.
we're playing a fun game now.
Nope. Let me mark potential.
It's gonna be one of those nights, isn't it?
Oh boy, sure is.
Yeah. So you go to try and comfort her, and she shoves you away again, and just, why weren't you here? And she launches upwards and outwards, and just blows a hole through the building on her way out.
Believe me, I'm asking that myself right now. I look down at Sapphire and I just pick him up by the collar and toss him over my shoulder. Then I look over at Elodie.
Marvin?
All right, hey, I'm back. I'm also really pissed off. Like, really, really pissed off. But I'm also really sad. What happened to Arthur? What happened? Because I saw what happened.
She has tears in her eyes and they're starting to spill over. This is my fault.
He walks over to Elodie and he picks her up underneath his arm. Like this. It's not your fault. This is a whole lot of stuff. Let's just go back to the house right now. Let's sort it out when we get there. And I bring my foot up and I kick a hole to make a portal back to the House of Mystery.
And you're able to do so, though you feel a little reluctance as you step into the house from the house itself.
Yeah, she's pissed off at me. I set down Elodie on the floor gently. And I don't even enter like the living room. I'm like standing in the foyer because for some reason it's very hard to walk inside. And I like set Sapphire down And then I just slump down on the floor. Okay. Like, first of all, why was Darkstrider there? All I saw was Darkstrider and some lady.
We owed him a favor from that time that he helped us with the.
Wait, what?
We owed him a favor. Arthur owed him a favor, which turned into Isla owing him a favor because now she's keeping the house a mystery.
Wait. Why did she owe him a favor? Why did they owe him a favor?
He helped us with the trying to get shit together with, back when.
Oh, I mean.
Yeah, with the whole round table.
Oh, so that's why.
That. And then
so that's why he showed up. Oh.
He was calling that in, and we didn't know where you were. We tried to get a hold of you with the ring, and we figured you just needed some space.
I did. I just things have been pretty messed up lately, you know that?
Yeah.
Like a lot of stuff has been happening to me. Like a lot of stuff and stuff I'm like really scared about. Like I just found out that like I'm the child of these ancient beings who've been watching dimensions all this time. And I'm important to them because I can travel dimensions. Like they're not bad, they're just big people in the sky just watching over us. They don't interfere or anything like that, but that's what they do. Turns out I'm one of them, you know? And the first thing I did, I asked to see you guys. Because I was worried about you guys. Because I couldn't reach out to you guys either. Because, I don't know, the house is so weird. I got beat up by a monkey, like a dude-sized monkey. Because I stole a peach. It was buck wild. But I'm gonna be honest with you. I feel really alone right now. You know, I feel that's how I feel right now. I'm feeling really alone right now. And I'm upset. I'm upset that we move mountains to like to stop the Fae from taking you away from us. And Arthur sacrifices his body and sacrifices his life to fix the guy who's been trying to kill us since day one. And Isla, she's so different now. I don't recognize her anymore. It feels like everyone is moving on and I'm being left behind. And now I got something to do. And now I'm wondering if I should move along. Or should I stay behind? He sits down, he leans on top of Elodie. These things are just out there, just alone. And I'm the only thing that could help them feel less alone. I don't know what to do.
Elodie takes Marvin's hand. been thinking of quitting the team.
What? What? Why?
Because I think all I wanted all this time Party Crasher was a scared little girl who wanted her mom back. Lady Perilous wanted to be there for her friends. Elodie just wants to go home. And I think really, yeah, there's some degree of not feeling like I'm cut out for this, but I think just I think I'm out here for all the wrong reasons. But I told myself that even if I decided I was going to quit, it wasn't going to be until we found you the answers you were looking for. Because if I owe you nothing else, I owe you that at least. And I'm really sorry I haven't been there for you. I'm really sorry I've been so all up in my own head that
He wraps his arms around her and just cuts her off and just gives her the biggest, tightest hug ever. Don't worry about it. Look.
I love you, Marvin.
I love you
I
too.
know we don't say that, and I know that that's like something that we dance around, but I love you.
I love you too, Elodie. And he cups her cheeks and gives her a light kiss. But let me tell you this, though. If you're going to quit, it's going to be on your own terms. If you're going to quit and go back to a normal life, it's not going to be like this. It's not going to be you sitting here in a house that I can't even enter right now, feeling sorry for yourself. What we're going to do, if anything, before you quit this team, we're going to find a way to bring Barghast back.
I don't think we can, Marvin.
I don't know. It feels like I can't. Like, because, even if he did die, I know for a fact, even if he did die, and if he ever did plan on dying, he wouldn't leave without saying something to me.
There's a knock on the door.
Marvin gets up and he opens the door.
It's an odd sight. Few things are right outside. One, the Jeep and Grendel are still outside.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Parked behind the Jeep is a small black cab. But the person standing at the door is not Barghast. Person standing at the door, blonde, young fellow, tall, wearing a very vibrant shirt. Is this where the Mythfits are? I was told to seek them out.
Yeah. Who wants to know?
Name's Magnus. I'm here to deliver some news and beg a favor.
Okay. I invite you inside, but I can't even walk inside. So we're just gonna.
I've been in many awkward situations since Thursday. So,
Thursday.
but Thor's dead, and I need your help to find Mjolnir and be worthy of lifting it.
And Sapphire just sort of comes out the back, like, wait, what?
Thor's dead, and I need your help to to find Mjolnir and become worthy to lift it.
Yeah, that was more of an exclamatory what. I think that's what they call it on Earth. I heard that, like, Thor, the god of thunder, but how did he die? Who killed him?
I don't know the details. I just have had very strange things happen.
You know, such a casual. Just okay. That's beside the point.
Melody gets up off the floor and she's like just in the undersuit from the nano armor. So like almost like a bikini. It's really form-fitting. She's practically naked.
Yeah, he looks like
now seeing the practically naked woman, it's
Marvin's like just like, whoa, hey, eyes up front.
Magnus just turns around. I'm sorry. Like very formal, shy.
Bod, but come on.
And then just turns around and just sorry. I thought everyone was decent. Sorry.
No, it's fine. Don't worry about it. Listen, nerd. We got a lot going on right now. So, not exactly the best time.
I apologize. Does that have to do something with the reason why I'm having this very strange headache?
What kind of headache is?
Could be a number of reasons.
You could say it's divine in nature.
Oh,
like there's something very, very dark and it's tingling inside my brain and it points to a direction.
Yeah, that's not normal.
It's
not according to my.
You're saying if it feels like someone is inside of your brain giving you directions, and those directions tell you to come here.
Well, yes, but on the way here, something happened and it's pulling me in a different direction, and it keeps moving. Like there was a really big sort of. How do I explain this? And he's doing this all over his shoulder. There was this kind of womb feeling, if that makes sense, like whoosh, and very dark, very intense, tingly, and it keeps moving around.
Okay. We need. I look over at Elodie. I'm like, not for nothing, but we need a distraction.
Yeah, I guess. All right. I don't know what the hell I'm gonna do. I guess I could put on the old Party Crasher duds or something.
Yeah.
But without the nano machines, I don't know how much good I'm gonna be.
You've got like
little. Never made you.
You've got the nano machine. You can feel like some of the nano machines pooling in the small of your back as they're rebuilding the colony.
Okay. I should have it back. Actually, they're fixing themselves. They should have it back.
If you need a distraction, I could try something.
No, we mean we need a distraction, as in like we need to do something to take our minds off of all the.
Oh, I see. I thought we were gonna ditch this guy. Which
I'm right here.
You'll get.
I know, which was why.
Like that.
Which you'll forgive me. I've only been on this planet for like a year and a half, so.
Listen, what was it, Magnus? What are your pronouns, dude?
He, him.
Perfect. So you're in luck because despite the fact that we just went through a hellacious amount of shit, one of our friends just died and our girlfriend ran off, we want to help anyway. So give us a few minutes to get our shit together and we'll see what we can do for you.
Is there anything I can do to help?
Not really.
Well, hold on a minute. Perhaps there might be something, if you don't mind, Lady Perilous.
Go for it, Sapphire. I need some clothes. I'll be back in a second. I'm gonna nip off to my room.
Right, you do that. Okay,
Thank you.
So, a few things. How do you know about Thor's hammer? How did you know about all of this? Because that's not the kind of thing that just some average person off the street, at least as far as I know, will be aware of.
Well, one, mythology, so yes, a lot of people would know that off the street. Two,
No. I mean, I know what it is. I know what it is. I mean, I know that a lot of people would know what it is, but I mean, like, how would you know that he died and left his hammer somewhere? That's what I meant. Because not a lot of people would know what was happening along with
He's got divine juju in his head going on.
There's a number of things happening. One of them involved. So, until recently, I thought gods were just gods, but apparently they're mentals.
Oh, I'm a god.
Within the Aesir. So within the Aesir, they're more like titles, and someone can inherit the mantle.
I see.
And they can retire, apparently, as I was informed of the current Thor's death by a previous holder of the mantle.
So, perhaps, maybe you've been chosen.
Oh, I guess
it's less chosen and more that there's a progression.
Right.
If I don't make the cut,
voluntold.
But I'm the first one up. There are backups. My cousin, shortly after I tried giving her a phone call, fell upon by a bunch of dark elves and had to fight them, which she proceeded to do.
Oh.
So I'm
so
the
you're not
first one up.
Right. So then that would mean. So okay. Probably wrong question. Are you from this planet?
Yes.
Okay.
I think what you're looking for here is Sapphire. Is the point is this guy? He's next to become Thor.
Yeah.
We gotta find a hammer for him. That's pretty much what we gotta do.
Right.
It's not that simple.
Like, I was just trying to ask, like, do you have any like powers that you could use to like sort of help us out in this fight? That's the point I was trying to get at.
Well, aside from the headache thingy, there's this, and he just proceeds to sort of float 6 inches off the ground, still trying to figure out how this all works.
That's a start.
Then the next thing is, your guys are going to be helping me out, so I need to not be rude. Hey, big fella, you over there, come here. I need to perform fisticuffs. As he points at Grendel.
You're still here?
Grendel looks up from his phone. The hell you say to me?
I need to perform fisticuffs.
Oh no!
I would like a volunteer.
No! Oh, buddy, no. Okay. Magnus. Okay, I get it. I get
Grendel's getting out of the Jeep.
Oh no! Magnus, I get it. You're trying to prove a point here, but not against that. Okay?
No. He looks intimidating.
No, but
he is intimidating.
You don't understand. Okay, he was built to kill gods. Like that's his whole jam is killing gods.
Yeah, I've seen him body this dude.
Ooh, I smell Norse blood. This is gonna be fun.
Oh no, Grendel, come on, no. He doesn't know. He doesn't know, Grendel.
Excellent. And as Grendel gets close, puts his dukes up. All right.
Well,
Hit
I'll
me.
start making the funeral arrangements.
Oh, kid, you only gotta tell me twice. Goes for the swing.
Connects and he doesn't budge.
Like, hello, Shady Oaks Funeral Home.
Oh, this is
Uh,
bullshit.
I'll call you
And he
back.
like goes in with another swipe.
Wow. I think I felt something that time. You're very good. Please try again.
What?
I don't know why, but I feel kind of insulted.
Is this a fucking joke?
No, this is
No. You're doing well. Please continue.
He proceeds to do the full Hulk to you. Just wham, wham, wham.
Unlike Loki, he just kind of does the Undertaker sit-up. Thank you. I think that was an excellent demonstration.
Oh,
Okay, we can use this guy.
So you're durable.
Oh,
okay.
Grendel starts to like walk up, just kind of. Did I do something wrong?
Oh no, you did quite well. Pats Grendel on the shoulder.
This is the best day ever.
Oh no, please don't doubt yourself. You are amazing.
I need to go have a patty melt. And he clambers
out a 10. Thank you for your service. Enjoy your patty melt.
Marvin is just standing there like this is the best day.
Snatches the tenner out of Magnus's hand and clambers back into the Jeep and drives off.
Wow.
Well,
so, guess
go ahead.
You're just really durable. Okay, well, I mean, I'm convinced. You guys convinced?
Oh yes, I am a lot less worried.
House.
Yeah, I'm a lot less worried for this guy. Welcome aboard.
No longer nick myself shaving, it was a sign.
Okay, well, welcome aboard, I guess, Magnus.
Thank you.
I'm Turbine. That's Sapphire. That's Lady Perilous, and let's go find you a hammer, I suppose.
Useful, but I also need to do the entire proving worthy part, which is kind of it's very confusing. As you proceed out of the house, you see the driver behind the taxi. It's a very familiar face. Just waves as he proceeds to drive off. And right before it leaves your view, it atomizes. It's just poof, gone.
What's that?
Yep. Our buddy's saying goodbye to us. All right. Let's go. And I head onward out of the house.
And out you go with a new hero in tow. Where or what do you do, Mythfits?
Well, first things first. Sapphire is going to ask him, all right, so, you ever been in a spaceship before?
No.
All right, so, this should be a new experience for you. Yeah, he snapped his fingers, and his ship comes like hovering out the back of it.
Is this entirely necessary?
Well,
Not Sapphire. Maybe we should save the interstellar travel for like lesson 3.
Oh
Yeah.
no, we're not going interstellar this time. We're just going to. I just figured that if we're looking for his hammer, it's probably going to be on another plane somewhere. So.
Sapphire, how about this though? I mean, maybe using the ship just to travel through planes, because it usually magical items like this are still on this plane. So maybe we going on the ship is a bit overkill, buddy.
Good point. It just
You know,
goes back to
Plus,
Oh,
we don't want to freak out the new guy just yet. I mean, you
already
did that
freaked
already.
out twice.
Yeah, too little, too late.
Yeah,
Okay,
pretty easy.
listen. You said you're having weird brain feelies. Okay, where are the weird brain feelies pulling you?
There's
Right now.
multiple. There's the really gnawing dark one that just keeps pinging around. Then there's the one which I'm thinking points to turbine. I think is you.
That makes a lot of sense.
I get like a slimy feeling. If that makes
No,
sense.
yeah, that makes sense. No, that totally makes
Okay.
sense. That catches up. No, it does.
Just so you're clear on all of the context here, this is my boyfriend, one of them. Maybe let's not talk about his slimy feelings. It's a bit personal. Okay. Where's the
Take it.
aside from slimy feeling, what's the closest thing you've got going on?
Closest is something that feels fiery, and it just points a hand in a specific direction down one of the streets.
I look in that direction of what direction that is going in towards.
It goes towards home. It goes towards no names.
A fiery. We gotta talk to my mom. Oh, I haven't talked to my mom in a couple of days. This is actually pretty great. Come on, guys, let's go talk to my mom.
Yes.
Oh yeah, that's right. She would know something about that.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, if anyone, she would definitely know anything about where the hammer's at. I mean, she does have Beowulf's sword.
Take it in stride.
Don't worry, this is legit. What you're about to see is pretty much day one stuff when it comes to working in this field. All right, you're gonna become pretty much familiar with this place. As I walk up to No Names, and I knock on the door. I mean, yeah, day 6, I get that, but it's like your first day of really being in the neck deep of it, you know? And I knock on the door.
I was neck
Yeah.
deep in trolls on day 1.
Oh, then you'll be fine then. You'll be fine coming in here.
Basswood.
It's me. Open up.
Correctamundo. The door opens. And you are into No Names. It's mid-afternoon. Crowd is starting to show up.
As soon as Marvin walks in, like a bunch of like the usual bar patrons go, Marvin! As like he walks in.
Yep. Exactly.
Which is weird because Marvin's a 16-year-old boy. Why is everyone in the bar doing that to him?
In stride.
Okay, so this is No Names. This is pretty much where we hang out, and I live here.
Marvin, you were scooped up into a big hug. As May.
Hey, Mom.
You're back! Oh. You're back!
Hey, Mom. Yeah, I'm back.
Oh, good.
Some weird stuff happened. I'm gonna talk to you later about it.
You better talk to me later about it. I haven't seen you for a couple days.
Oh yeah. Yeah, a lot of really, really weird stuff happened. So that's Magnus. He's a new member of our team.
Odinson.
Yeah,
yes.
About that. So he's on is this a quest? I guess this is a quest, right?
Yes, I think this technically qualifies as a quest.
Okay. He is on a quest, and guess what, Mom? Remember how you said for your birthday you wanted to be a quest giver? Because it's been a while since you gave out quests.
Didn't I give you a quest just last week?
But that doesn't count for me. That's like me taking out the trash for you.
You're right. You're right.
But this is a for reals quest, though. This guy is trying to become worthy to lift up Mjolnir. And apparently you're the first stop, so you get to give out a quest.
Mjolnir. Thor's hammer. Thought there was a Thor handy.
Recently passed.
Oh,
Still don't know how that happened.
condolences.
Mom, do you want me to get your quest giving costume, or do you just want to do it like this?
If I am giving out a quest, I am giving out quests properly, not in these raggedy ass things.
Oh, okay. And he like runs off. He comes back with a garment bag and gives it to her.
Just an aside from since Sapphire's been the one that's been most vocal to Magnus, there's a strange formality to all these things. I'm still trying to pick it all up.
Oh yeah, well you'll get used to it. Like,
The old
Yeah,
man
when
said,
I
"Take
was-
everything in stride."
right, when I was, first new on this team and stuff, it was, there was a lot of getting used to things. But yeah, in case you haven't figured it out yet, she is his mother. She's also a fire-breathing dragon. So
Fiery senses,
yes.
got it. Okay.
May is like taking the garment bag and is headed towards the ladies' room to get changed.
Elodie dips behind the counter and grabs himself a root beer.
There's like
So,
a little like rack of them with your name on the Melody.
And I think we get that like wire panel moment of the interior of No Names now, as it's like this little group throughout the bar, and then all the other patrons that are inside, and Magnus just looking around, kind of like, this is weird. I've experienced much weird. This is weird, all caps.
I mean, you get used to it after a while. I mean, when you realize that monsters or mythical beings really, like, they live just like everyone else.
There's that, but then there's a group of Smurfs at the end of the bar, all smoking and drinking out of small pint glasses.
And oh my, you guys, we said, if you're gonna smoke, do it outside.
What? We cleared it first. Yeah, Smurf off.
God, gosh, you guys, I swear.
Besides, they're
I'm gonna tell
blueberry.
Swear, you guys. If you're gonna at least smoke, do it by the window. I don't want other patrons to complain.
Most patrons welcome this.
See what I gotta deal with here.
Noticing.
They have shifted towards the window.
Smurfs are real. I'm having to
Well, that's what.
put
That's
that all
what,
in stride. Yes,
that's what
take it all in stride.
That's what the corporations call them, but really they're just, they're blue gnomes. They're an offshoot of Smurf Neblin. I mean, they're really the offshoot of Smurf Neblin because, Smurf Neblin, they're from the Underdark, and they're just a bunch
We're
of
just
cosplay
working gnomes like everyone else.
Let me see.
Okay.
Trust me, you're gonna get used to it, and you're gonna probably encounter a bunch of more people like that who are gonna have big influences in your lives. More so than you realize. Loki's still around, right? Oh wait, no,
I've
not
been
still around. He just
informed.
came back. It's that was also a thing.
He's out.
Yeah.
They were. Odin might have locked them up by now. Actually, locked them back up because that was
that's true.
temporary.
That was temporary. I mean, but who knows what that could have caused in the whole process. Oh man,
You
maybe that's the reason why you're like this.
Loki got out.
Yeah, we were there when it happened.
Yeah.
You were there when
She kind of pushed us through a rift, and we wound up in space. It's a long story.
Okay.
I think a bit. Maybe the fact that Loki, that she just appeared. Maybe that's the reason why all this is happening to you.
Wrong possibility. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, did Loki kill Thor? Did that happen?
I don't know. That would be exceedingly bad for The next person that picks up the hammer, I would think.
Maybe it's what's that term for it? A cyclical destiny, you know, the whole wheel of time kind of thing. Like maybe the whole wheel of time is starting to turn again, and maybe when we did that nonsense with Loki, it kicked it into high gear a bit.
Uh, I've asked a number of questions before from Old Thor, and there's good news, bad news. What he was willing to tell me is that everything has to occur in the right sequence for true Ragnarok to happen. But there are many apocalypses that can occur while moving towards true Ragnarok.
Ragnarok. Hey Sapphire, is that like a thing from your people, like Ragnarok, because it has the word rock in it?
No, but we do have something that's called Ragnarok, or at least translates similar to that, but it's not a day. It's more like a giant energy cannon. It's sort of floating over planet Galentia, and it's not good.
Oh,
It's like a super weapon thing.
sounds kind of bad no matter how we look at it.
Yeah.
Wait a second. So wait, isn't like Ragnarok bad?
Yeah, that's true. Like, don't we want to keep Ragnarok from happening?
It is destined to occur, but things have to go in a very specific order. But everything that is striving to go in that specific order, since the Aesir ascended to the throne, has been happening out of order. That's the good news.
Yeah. You know, come to think of it, it might even have something to do with all that time stuff that's been going on.
Okay, there's time stuff too.
Oh,
Okay.
there's a lot of time stuff going
there's
on
a lot
too.
of
Yeah, I
time
forgot
stuff.
to tell you about
Just
that.
the other day, actually earlier today, I should say, we had to sort of resolve two paradoxes at the same time, and that's how our friend just died.
You guys are all really taking a lot in stride.
Oh yeah, we all need therapy.
Listen, I didn't get here without a number of lessons from my mentor. One of them is get comfortable with being uncomfortable.
That feels like it very much applies, unfortunately, often.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Aha.
It's at this point that May flourishes out of the ladies' room in a lovely gown that, as she moves, looks like fire rippling across her form.
Magnus is incredibly wide-eyed.
Elodie goes
Big
with
flamey
it,
woman.
takes a knee, pulls
Yes.
out her sword, and
Marvin
My
hops
lady.
off the stool and runs over.
Sapphire
turns
like blushes, and he does, he's like with the salute.
Marvin runs over to the light switch, turns it off, and turns on, so like a spotlight lands on May.
She is also wearing a red pointy hat decorated with little red dragons. Patrons of No Names, the Mythfits have come for a quest! And the patrons turn to look, and they're like, oh. They seek Mjolnir, the hammer of the Thunder God. Thus they are charged to recover it and prove their worth. She walks up to you, Magnus, and gently lays her hand on your forehead. And it is like being touched by fire made flesh. And fire circles your vision, consumes it. And when it clears, you see a flash. The top of a mountain with trees splintered and smote. You see another flash. You see an island where chimeric animals seem to walk. And then you see one more flash in those rings of flame. A mountain, a desert, and what appears to be the bow of a boat sticking out of a cave. And on the prow, resting on its head, the handle sticking up in the air, is Mjolnir. And the fire clears.
Okay. The old man was right. Visions always suck. Oh, okay.
Bloody uncaps the root beer and sets it in front of him.
Thank you. I am. And thank you. And like, formally bows towards May.
Yeah. At least you got manners, better than some of them.
If I didn't behave, my grandmother would haunt me. So yes, right. Not clear, but places to start. Looks back at the rest of the team. So, do you have any experience with strange chimeric animals? Does that ring a bell?
I think I'd like to roll on that.
Sure.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna just roll to assess the situation, see if this is anything that I've heard about.
Yeah. That's an 8. You get 1 off the menu.
Okay. What here can I use to learn more?
Ooh, that's a good one. You've got several patrons available. There is. You could ask May. She might have something. Or you can check out books at your local library.
Well, Dragon Mom, you know anything about Chimeric Animal Island place? Because I'm drawing a blank.
She taps her nails against her chin. Little smoke curls out of her nose for a moment, and she just. Know a couple places like that. People like mashing animals together. It's weird. I never understood it.
I think it's fun in an art concept kind of thing, but like actually doing it with living animals, it's a little weird, champ.
It's messed up. I had a cousin who was a chimera. Weird.
Yeah. I'll be right back, you guys. Do you know where the what do they call that on Earth? The restroom is. That's what it is.
Right over there.
Right. Thank you. And he goes and heads over there.
He like watches
and he,
him leave. He
and
looks
he
at
goes in the close the door.
LV. He's like, okay, this is gonna be really weird. But is this the first time he's ever said he had to go to the bathroom?
Yes.
I think so.
While Sapphire's in the bathroom, suddenly there is a now. Do any of you have like cell phones or something? Like one of you have like or some kind of device that can. Right. So on Lady Perilous's cell phone, zzz, zzz, and a symbol of a pineapple comes up on it.
The fuck?
Marvin looks over and leans down like, is that a pineapple?
Yeah.
A guy in on the screen. There's a guy with blue hair who shows up in a blue suit. Who shows up? So, I've heard that you are looking for someone who knows a thing or two about chimeras.
Okay, first of all, where did you get this number? Who the fuck are you?
My name is Calvin Cobalt, and that is something that will come to light in due time. But for the time being, I'm here to help you in whatever.
Who are you?
I just explained. Calvin.
Yeah,
Cobalt,
but who are you though? Like, how do you get this number? How
I would like to pierce the mask.
Yeah. Oh, this is perfect.
I'm like, Marvin is just shaking the phone, like, tell me your secrets.
Okay, big question. Because this is technically Sapphire,
Yes.
and I have influence over Sapphire.
Oh.
That's right.
Yes.
Yes, that's true.
Yeah, yeah.
That's true. You have
It doesn't say you
influence.
have to
Oh my
know.
God.
9.
So you get one question in Sapphire you must answer
Yes.
truthfully.
Oh, Ariana, we're really in it now. What are you really planning?
Well, I'm really planning. You can tell that I'm genuinely planning to help you guys out. That's what you can tell that there's no secret there. There are many secrets about this guy, but that is not one of them. He's genuinely acting as your ally in this situation.
All right. So, how do you intend to help us? How do you intend to get us the information we need?
I have contacts that are experts in this particular field, and I can get this information to you however you see fit. I can do through digital means, through more unorthodox methods of communication, and for more mundane ones, if you so prefer.
Right. And what's in it for you?
What's in it for me? Well,
Like, you genuinely want to help. I can tell that. This is coming from a real place of human camaraderie.
indeed.
What's in it for you?
What's in it for me is the information I can gather from embarking on this expedition.
Oh, you want to come with us?
That would be ideal, yes.
Okay. Now, I'm gonna be real talk here, Mr. Blue Guy. Now look,
Blue man.
Now look, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't trust guys like you. Sciencey types. Okay? I have no trust for them at all. Well, how could I trust you?
You can trust me because, well, you have my word.
I'm gonna be honest with you, that's not enough. And he like folds his arm. He looks really stubborn about this. Like, if Elodie trusts you, that's fine. But let's let you know, I do not trust you at all one bit.
You can ask your friend. You can ask your friend Chris. Oh man, I can't believe I forgot the character's name. Hassar, your friend Hassar. You can ask your friend Hassar. For
Wait, hold on a second.
Wait,
hold on a
hold
second.
on.
Wait
What?
a second. How do you know Hassar?
Hassar is a very close friend of mine. She's in fact how I got this number.
Oh my gosh. Now Hassar's like, now she's keeping secrets from us?
Well, it's. Please don't take this out on her. It was merely a chance encounter that happened at some point. I can assure you that this is not indicative of any malice on her part. I can assure you that now.
Look, I get she's innocent in this, yes, but
Yes.
I'm gonna be honest, like I said, I can't trust you, okay? I can't. I'm certain Elodie can, but I can't trust you. Like, yeah, exactly. What can you give?
We need collateral.
We need something that you can give us to know that we can trust you. Something that we could use against you in case things go sour.
Very well then. Yes, I understand that. I'll get back to you on that in a very short while. But just bear in mind that again, you have my word that I will make sure to give you something as collateral that I'm sure you will find sufficient. Until then, you'll just have to you'll just have to trust me, if that makes any sense. But
Really
anyway,
doesn't, but
let's see. What could
All right, here's how this is
could
going
I
to go down.
offer? Yes.
Here's
What,
how
what
this
would
is-
you accept? What would you accept? I should say. What would you accept?
Here's how this is going to go down. Okay. You point us in the direction of the right information.
Indeed.
If that information leads us to figuring out where we need to go, we'll send you a location to meet us.
Sounds fair.
You bring with you then something that we can hold on to, something dear to you or dangerous to you, that we can use against you if you turn on us.
Right.
Then and only then can you come with us.
Understood. I will bring you exactly that. Anyway, then in that case, I'll see you then. Take care. And close out the connection. And then, only about a minute or so later, Sapphire comes out. Like, hey guys, what did I miss?
I can't believe I'm doing this as a character. Holy crap, Sapphire! Where were you all this time? Must have been. Was that like a really hard duke you were taking?
Oh no!
Well, he is made of stone.
No, that's. I don't know what exactly you mean by that. But there were toilet goblins, you see, and I had to fight them. And
Well, then why don't you call backup? You know I love a good scrap out. You call me back. I'll help you out with toilet goblins.
well, I didn't
There
feel like it
are
was worth
toilet
it.
goblins.
Yes.
Oh yes,
toilet
there are many.
May got we got toilet goblins. Murph, go take care of those toilet goblins.
No, I don't. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, because we just got talk. We just got the health inspector came through last month. Like, oh, you gotta let us know if there's toilet goblins. All right.
I would like to pierce the mask.
Yeah, sure.
Go for it.
Why not?
Okay.
This
Oh my gosh.
seems reasonable. You get 2 off.
Okay. What do you intend to do?
I'm sorry, you get
What do I
3.
intend to do? Well, are you asking this of me as Sapphire or
Sapphire. As Sapphire.
Right. Right.
Because that's who I'm looking at right now.
Exactly. So, well, you can tell that he's intending to. You can tell that he's intending to cover up something, I would say.
You don't say.
You don't say.
What are you really planning?
He's really planning to. He's really planning to do something to do something that you are not. He's really planning to do something without telling you about it. That's basically how.
Oh, that we know. That we definitely know.
As for what exactly, let's see, because you got a full hit.
I mean, you don't have to tell me. You don't have to tell me exactly.
Yeah.
You just have to.
You don't have to. You just have to answer it. It has to be
Yeah.
truthful, but you don't have to necessarily give details.
Exactly.
And
yeah,
really, it'd be hard for me to discern details.
Exactly.
Fake is better.
So yeah, he's planning. Yeah, he's planning to. You know what? He's planning to do something stupid. That's what it is. He's planning to do something stupid.
Sounds
All right.
good.
All right. I can accept that.
One more.
How can I get your character to come clean?
Ask him about the call that you just received.
Okay. So Elodie sort of like
Should I? I need to use the restroom. Is it safe to go in here, or do I need to go next door?
No, this is fine. I mean, look, if you see toilet goblins in there, just like he reaches behind the bar, pulls out a stick that says goblin stick, just hit him with this.
It's like all these gnarls and knots in it.
I have so many concerns and questions, but I'm just gonna go. And leave.
Elodie takes off the helmet and sets it to the side.
Oh.
And looks Sapphire dead in the eye. Hi.
Hi.
I love you.
Oh, I love you too.
Because I love you, I would never hide anything from you without a very good reason.
Yeah, I know that.
I set my phone on the bar. Who's Calvin Cobalt?
He looks
Marvin Lindsay,
around.
that's the person who just called us Elodie. That's the
Well, he's someone that I know very well. I just
you know Calvin?
Yeah, I mean, he kind of. Well.
All I know is about Calvin is he got our number through dubious means. If I ever see Calvin, it's over. I'm gonna punch him right in the face. Yeah, I know. So I'm gonna punch him right in the face. Yeah.
Well, yeah. Hey, Elodie, can
It'll be
I
like a punch. It'll be just like a punch, be over and over and over and over and over again. And I'll just go bam,
Oh,
bam,
you sure?
bam, bam.
You sure
Oh man.
that's a good idea? Yeah. Well, okay. Elodie, can I talk to you for a minute? Just in private for a second.
In private, is there something that you need to tell me that you can't say in front of Marvin?
Well, it's not so much that I don't want to say it in front of Marvin. It's just that I don't want to say it in front of the whole bar, you know.
Oh, so Marvin can come with us.
Oh, I can.
Well,
We can go outside if you really need to. We can go outside. I mean, the door's right over there.
Yeah, we really could. Yeah. Now, something that I'm going to try. How would, let me see. This would be a. I'm not sure how I would roll this, but I'm kind of going to try to, without getting Marvin's attention, sort of slip the fan into Elodie's hands without getting Marvin's attention. Oh, you can't hear me?
You muted, Matt.
Yeah, no, that's fine. Okay.
Right, so what would I roll for that?
So I can think of one or two ways to do this. This could be an unleash your powers type situation, where you use some form of finesse. It could be a provoke someone to distract Marvin briefly, however briefly. And absolute worst case scenario. I mean, how much of a threat do you consider this whole affair?
Did I engage him? You know what? I'm probably gonna consider it a threat, because if Marvin knows, because if they do start working with Calvin Cobalt, it's only a matter of time. Because you see, this is the thing. The reason that he wanted to do this whole thing with Calvin Cobalt is so he could sort of use his knowledge as a member of the Bureau of Investigation to help you guys out.
The thing is, he didn't mention that he's part of the Bureau, so that's even worse.
Yeah, exactly. He's gonna find out, and that's what's eventually gonna come out. And so
this sounds like a damned if he does, a damned if he doesn't situation. Like no matter what,
as a friend,
someone's gonna yell at him.
As a friend of mine is very fond of saying, going to combat is always an option.
Why do you say it?
Said as a friend of mine is fond of saying, going to combat is always an option.
Yes.
Every social situation can default to combat.
Yeah, exactly. You know what? Just
doing the social mental calculus involved to get out of this.
What I am going to do is I am going to
We're gonna need a decision real fast here because time's running out for Sapphire.
Right. So what I am probably going to do is I'm going to roll I'm going to roll directly engage a threat.
Oh wow. Okay.
Wait, against me?
No, not exactly, because like the situation is the threat. Because isn't that what you were saying? Like the slipping the.
Well, no. What I'm saying is you just like cause some random violence as a distraction to get the
Oh,
thing.
I see what you
So,
mean. I see what
like,
you mean.
there are a
So,
couple different ways you can try and get the fan, or you just blow something up and
oh, you know
hope
what?
for the
You
best.
know what? You know what I'm gonna do?
Mhm.
I've got it. I'm going to use that one of those adult moves that I have.
Oh, hey,
And I'm
look at
going
that.
What's going to happen is try to create something useful from your environment. And it just so happens that Sapphire did sort of plan for something like this to happen. And he created a hologram. And while he was in the bathroom, he made a little makeshift hologram projector out of his little stuff. And let's see how
So,
this turns out.
Wield your powers. Go for
Wield
it.
your powers. Oh wait. 13, full hit. So what happens is that, well, you see, and suddenly out of the bathroom, a whole bunch of toilet goblin holograms just start flowing out of the door and running around.
I assume we
running
hear
wild
Magnus
all over.
yelling.
Just running around all over the bar. And
I would like to make this worse.
Of course, anytime.
And while this is going on, while Marvin is distracted, that's when Sapphire sort of slips Elodie the fan. Say, trust me, there's a very good reason.
Magnus, how would you like to make this worse?
One, the unfortunately high-pitched screaming. Two, I would like, on top of the holograms, just because there were probably other patrons in the bathroom, they're upset, and some swatting happened with the stick, but they're holograms.
Yes.
So it went through the hologram and hit someone.
Oh
A
no.
bar fight.
So now Magnus is wrestling with a frost giant in the middle of No Names.
Roar!
Oh no, that dude just got Magnus. Oh wait a minute.
Puny
He's vulnerable, right?
human.
Yeah. This. We're going with the flow today.
Oh man. Oh, okay, guys. Okay, everyone, relax. I mean, let's not lose our heads or anything. You put down the axe. I don't mean it literally. It was probably just a mistake. Bunch of toilet goblins around here. Oh boy, we really gotta clean this up. We don't need a health code
The
violation.
stick does nothing. Just go straight through them.
What do you mean they go straight through them? And I go to kick like a goblin egg. My foot goes right through it.
Yeah, it just flickers.
Someone cast a spell or something. Probably someone was trying to get out of a bar tab. All right, let's check around. I look around to see who left the bar so I can chase them down.
You hear a voice. I thought I saw a wizard take off. I mean, he's like, oh no, he didn't.
Freaking wizards, and I look outside and like looking back and forth, like I don't know who did it, but you're not back loud in here. Close the door, head back inside. Sorry, folks. Go back to your drinking.
The
Yeah,
toilet
that
goblins start to
probably
wink out of
explains-
existence.
Yeah, that probably explained why I was having such a tough time with him, because it just kept going through him. It was an illusion the whole time. Who would have thought?
Yeah. Well, anyway, so what was that all about, Sapphire? What were you saying?
It was nothing. It was nothing.
Frost Giant's holding Magnus up by the scruff. You
Hey,
and I still have business, little men.
No, you don't.
He
Is it
hates
the
me.
resemblance to someone you know? I'm trying to figure out, like, if it was because of the stick, I apologize sincerely. I'm having a bit of a day. Here, let me buy you a drink.
You buy Fimbulwinter?
I don't know what that is.
Come, we drink Fimbulwinter.
Sure.
Oh, right, crisis averted
Maybe
there.
that's not going to give him alcohol poisoning, is it?
I
Oh,
don't know.
trust me, alcohol does nothing anymore. Apparently, that's one of the perks slash downsides of being as guardian.
She was like, it's fine. It'll be fine.
Okay. Okay.
But you do got coin to pay for this, right?
Yeah, the old man gave me some strange coins, and just like here's like a bunch of things that have like Odin's face on one side, and then like two ravens on the other.
He is damn lucky I have an exchange for these.
I mean, if he couldn't get it, I was going to get it. Okay.
No,
I've got an allowance.
You're good. You're good, sweetie. And she pours a couple shots and just glorious cold.
Cheers.
And it's like you just drank a blizzard.
Racing.
Reminds me of Jotunheim. Delicious. And he blows like a little ring of frost in the air.
Well, that was eventful.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Well, okay. So, I guess, well, the matter is, like, can we really trust this Cobalt guy? I mean,
Oh yeah, he seems well from what I've met. From what I've seen of him, he's pretty chill. I mean,
yeah, but
I've met him before, and he's
okay. Then how did you meet him then? Because he's saying that he knows stuff about hybrid, like chimera stuff, and the only people I know that knows that kind of stuff is from the bureau.
oh well, you see,
Bureau?
Yeah, it's called the Bureau of Observation. They're really bad. Like,
oh yeah,
they're
100%.
very, very bad. They do a lot of bioweapons. They did what I am now. They did that to me. They're not good people.
Oh, my condolences.
Yeah, I mean,
Right.
look, Sapphire, I get you trust this guy and you can vouch for him. But if this guy's working for the Bureau, we cannot align ourselves with him.
Right, I understand that. But what I do know for a fact is that he's working against the Bureau, you see.
Well, then what is he doing?
He hasn't really told me that much, but I do know that he's been sabotaging a lot of their stuff from what he's told me.
So wait a minute. But he still works. So he's working for the Bureau and he's betraying them?
He's an inside agent. He's trying to take them down from the inside.
Yeah, that's pretty much
so
it.
To speak, if I have it correct.
Yeah, that's basically how it is. From what he told me, he was a scientist who was from what he said, the Bureau of Observation really, really hurt his friends, and he is trying to destroy them from the inside out. That's what he told me.
All right. I just really hope this guy knows that he's playing with fire. Like, they have ways of finding out who he really is. So he better not slip up.
Oh yeah, I'm sure of that.
No, you don't understand. These are people that were able to pretty much circumvent Arthur for months until he finally freed me. These guys are no joke. Like, look, if you can trust this guy, fine, but I don't know. I'm gonna be really wary around him.
Yeah, I mean, it's understandable, but
especially if he's inside the Bureau. I mean,
I have someone looking into some Bureau stuff for me on my behalf. I can get her to maybe look into this guy and make sure he's on the up.
All right. I just don't feel right working with someone from the Bureau.
Considering what you've gone through, that makes sense.
But if you two can trust him, fine.
I'll
And,
find
like-
out if we can trust him. And if we can't, then he'll go down with the rest.
Yeah. Because if we can't trust him, I'm taking him down. There's no question about it. And like Marvin looks like he actually looks like real serious here.
Oh yeah, you can totally if you can't trust him, you can totally
I
bash his
don't
brains
trust him.
out.
I don't trust him. That's the thing. Like, I don't trust him. But you guys trust him. That's the only reason why I'm not bashing his brains in when I see him.
I don't trust him. I got a read on him that says he's being genuine about this thing in specific. That doesn't mean that I trust him.
Okay. Well, yeah, I guess you use your contact and we wait to hear back from this strange cobalt person.
Yep. I guess you or this Elodie or Sapphire, you can reach out to him.
Right.
Tell him we'll make this meetup.
In the meantime, we should probably find out more about Homeric animals now they pertain to a seer myth. I remember I've done a bit of a crash course. Some of that was more literal than others when it comes to Aesir mythology. There's a really big squirrel. Really, many dogs, many very large dogs, horses, some with more legs than others. Pegasi? I think there may have been some Greek crossover. I'm not entirely certain.
Don't forget cats.
Oh yeah,
Rhea's
that's
got a
right.
couple cats.
Right, the cats. There's a lot of critters, but aside from flying horses and the squirrel with the saber-toothed teeth, there's not that many mention of chimeras that I've run into.
Maybe if we go check it out, maybe it'll explain some things.
Okay. Other things from Vision, there was a desert with a boat in it. That's where Mjolnir sits. There was mountain, island, one in this part of the mountain that was blasted. All of the tree line crumpled over.
I would
Something
like
impacted.
I would like to assess the situation
Yeah.
and try to
Ooh, you don't get that
recall
from Marvin.
anything from my time at the Bureau
Yeah.
that could be linked up to any of the locations.
Yeah.
That's 7.
7. That's 1.
Um. Okay. How could we best end this quickly?
Oh, duh. What am I thinking? You could end this very quickly.
I can't.
Yeah. I already handed the solution to you.
Oh, like Marvin stands there for a second thinking about this. He's like, oh, okay, guys, okay. So, all right, this is gonna be really weird. All right,
I have already experienced much weird today.
it may get
How
a little
weird
weirder.
are we getting?
A little bit more weirder.
It goes back that there was a little bit of the winter left in the glass.
I would like to unleash my powers and try to find these chimeras that they're talking about.
Yeah, okay, that works. That works too. Not the answer I was pushing towards, but I will take it.
9.
9. Okay, so you can either mark a condition, or I will tell you how this is unstable or temporary.
Dealer's choice. Unstable or temporary.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Well, I can't
This
have
is
it.
the first time. This is the first time he's doing it without the Grigori. So
Yeah, I think temporary doesn't quite fit our situation, so it is an unstable. So what happens is you smash and you step through, and you are in a cathedral-like, but still unmistakably an office. There is a desk, and there is a large machine. And you hear a voice. Marvin. And then you flicker back out and are yanked
oh shit. Oh shit.
to an island. The shores of an island.
All of us or just him?
All of you.
Oh shit.
What was that?
Who was that?
Oh no. Oh no. 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 This
I
is
don't
bad.
know.
This is bad.
Marvin?
This
Marvin,
is bad.
calm down. What was that?
Rasputin. That was Rasputin.
Rasputin.
Isn't he supposed to be dead?
Yeah, but he, yeah. As far as I know, yes.
Yeah, he's supposed to be dead. But that's what they say.
Right, because wasn't he like notoriously extremely hard to kill?
Shot, stabbed, castrated, hung, and drowned.
That's also, you gotta forget, also he was atomized, burnt in acid, eaten by several dimensional beings, and then he still came back every single time. But did I see him? Did he have a body, or did he just have a head that I saw?
He's just the head. Mounted in a glass jar atop the machine.
His head is active. And he saw me. Oh God. Okay.
Don't worry about it.
We'll handle it.
Yeah, we'll take care
We'll
of it.
handle it. We don't need to handle it at the moment. Not right this second.
Between this, now that this kobold guy, these are 2 people now the Bureau now know I'm active again.
We will handle it.
Let's find this thing.
No. We're on the island. We can do stuff, but protecting you is more important.
Right.
What's going on? Like, really, if I'm going to be able to wield that hammer, I have to be worthy. You have been through a lot, and I have no idea what's going on. Tell me what's going on and tell me how I can help.
All right. Here's a long story short. They made me like this. The Bureau turned me into this thing. They turned me into this hybrid of the Nephilim and the Grigori to make me into this being. I don't know what purpose, but I'm thinking it's because I can travel through dimensions and I'm durable enough to make the trip. What they're gonna do with me could be a million of things. They could turn me into a weapon. They could, I don't know, like maybe do something stupid, like maybe make me a new vessel for a Rasputin. I don't know. The point is, I'm their property. And Arthur, he broke me out so I wouldn't be their property anymore. Arthur, he gave me my freedom. He gave me a life again. And every single day, I always lived in fear that they would just scoop me back up again. Yeah, Grendel always came to try to hunt me down, but deep down, he never wanted me to go back. Yeah, this is his job. But if he really wanted me to do it, he would have done it by now. You all know, this, Elodie.
I know.
So now they know where I'm at. So yeah, if you're gonna be linking up with us, just so you know, my life is in danger now. And if you're gonna be on this team, I gotta know. Are you in or are you out?
I'm in. And I have a feeling one of those tingly sensations that we're going to have to deal with them before I get to lift that hammer.
Yeah.
I might be able to lift it before Rasputin, but we'll see what happens. If I do, well, we'll see about making his temporary inconvenience more permanent.
Thanks, Magnus.
I would like to roll the comfort.
Yes. We don't see these too terribly often around here.
Ooh! Ooh!
Yeah.
But
Nice.
What did you get?
Full hit on
Got
12.
Okay. What condition do you clear?
Um,
Because right now I have angry and guilty.
I
I'm
believe
gonna
you.
clear.
What?
I would like to clear. Um, hmm. I'd like to clear guilty.
Nice.
And if you have any conditions currently, you also clear them.
No,
I would like to use a team move then in this situation.
Sure.
When I share a triumphant celebration with someone, would this be counted as a triumphant or celebration right now?
I wouldn't
actually,
say
I think it's a vulnerability or a weakness.
That's true, yes.
Mhm.
So I can use this one then. Would this pertain? You know what? No, this wouldn't pertain to this situation because I didn't
All
do
right.
that. Yeah.
Okay. All right. And so,
Marvin looks visibly more relaxed and pats Magnus on the shoulder. Yeah. Thanks. I'm gonna call you Thunderer.
I'm gonna try it on, see how it fits. All right. Well, nice beach, but I'm not seeing anything weird yet, aside from what we saw.
you hear noises from the tree line. Various creatures.
Hey, Sapphire, fly up with me and let's get a look around.
Right.
See if we can't get our bearings.
And it takes up.
And Elodie takes off up into the sky after him, and then while they're up there, grabs him by the shoulder.
Okay, look, Elodie, I know it looks bad, but
I am not going to be the one to tell Marvin that you are Calvin Cobalt. That's going
I
to
know.
come from your mouth, and it's
I
going to
know.
come soon.
Right.
You need to tell him. We need to stop pushing him away and stop hiding things from him.
Yeah, you're right. So to be honest, I I've been thinking about it myself too, because when I first did that, I thought that maybe I'd be able to get in there and just take care of that whole situation all by myself. I did it for Marvin, but I got it way over my head, and now
You're always in over your head.
I know.
No, that's one of the rules. You're always in over your head. So you have to fight dirty.
Yeah. So yeah, I am gonna tell him, and I'm gonna tell him soon. It's just that right now, at this very moment, right now is not a very good time.
I know it's not. And I press the fan into his hand. But you need to find a good time.
Right, and I
This
will.
comes from your mouth. Do not make me be the one to tell him.
You won't have to, I promise. Thank you for understanding.
Just because I'm understanding doesn't mean I'm not pissed off at you right now.
It's understanding.
Let's figure out where we are.
Please. Slides it on. Okay.
So
I would mark
once
angry,
again-
but it's already marked.
Yes.
That's
and
fair.
Once again, he thinks I am in so far over my fucking head.
So yeah, are you just like doing a quick lap of the island, or?
We're not trying to lose Marvin and Magnus, so we're probably just looking around from our position up top.
Yeah, it's a fairly small island, all things considered. You do see like there are two places where the trees are broken. Essentially, tree line is broken, other than the shore. You do see like what appears to be like a building or a complex of some kind close onto the center of the island, and there is a place like partially between there and the shore where like just there's a gap in the trees, just a circle blown out.
Oof. All right. That looks like step one, maybe. Is my cell phone working out here?
Go to check. No reception.
Shit. I wanted to send a message to Smooth Criminal before we left.
Whoops. Well, I mean, you could have done it before. Did you have a chance to do so before you took off?
Maybe. I feel like maybe we had a moment before Marvin started, revving up his engine.
Yeah.
So I definitely wanted to send Smooth Criminal that, we have a man on the inside now called Calvin Cobalt. It's Sapphire, just FYI.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm not keeping. I feel bad keeping this from Marvin right now.
Straight up the worst kept secret in Sunset
yeah,
City.
I feel really bad, honestly. I feel like doing this now is bad, and it would just lead Turbine to unload on
Everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not the time.
No, that's fair.
So yeah, just letting her have the update on that, and then I guess I can't really tell her that Rasputin knows because no reception out here.
Yeah, unfortunately, you're already out of it on that.
I'll do that thing. I'll do that thing where I set it up to send the second that we actually get into some service.
Yeah, sure. So do you just land back on shore and report back to him, or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, how look up there?
There's this weird circle trees, burned trees, destroyed trees, something like that. Vaguely in a that-away direction.
Well, if we could see it from the air, might as well we all go up there. You want a piggyback ride? He goes over to Turbine.
Okay. He like climbs on his back It just holds there like, wait, what's gonna happen next?
We fly.
Oh.
And then just us.
Wait a minute, you can fly?
Leaps into the air. Shh.
Oh, okay. Add that to my running list of what this guy's capable of.
And I guess we head for the nearest clearing.
Okay. So you head to the clearing. You get there, not too much trouble. Yeah, you've got your palm trees and a couple other deciduous types that have been knocked over, blown aside. There is a crater in the ground. Some of the trees are blackened and charred on the outside.
Ooh, what's this?
I have a feeling we'll find out. Or at least a response. Actually, give me a second. And I would like to unleash my powers.
Yes, absolutely.
Go for it.
I want to get the sense if previous me was here.
Damn it, Pope, not this shit again.
I'm not trying to on purpose.
Look, he's got a brand, okay?
He has a brand.
Okay, let's make this unstable somehow.
Oh, easy. I've got that.
Okay.
Because this has been your day for just flickery, messed up visions. So,
They always suck.
it does. It really does. So what happens is your vision flickers and you're up in the air, and you feel the heft of a hammer in your hand, and you're swinging it about. And you turn and look, and all of a sudden, this giant snake is leaping out at you, its maw gaping. It flickers again. You're on the ground, struggling with Loki Lysmith, attempting to smash them with the hammer. Another flicker, and you're in the smoking aftermath of this crater. You can feel the hurt, the pain. You see Loki on the other side, burned, face half burned, gazing at you with hatred. And then there's another crack of thunder. And that's the last of the vision.
Yep. No, the old man was right. Always suck. Oh, that hurt. Oh, I haven't felt like pain in a while.
You
Okay.
good?
Good.
It was Loki.
Oh, so Loki is still free. Guess they didn't put him back.
Great.
Turned into a really big snake. Really big snake.
You can do that.
Yeah.
Shapeshifter.
Yeah, makes sense.
And definitely, yeah, I'm just going to have to accept it as he said. I landed here, and there was more of a fight. Had the hammer with me still then. This is where I impacted, but I don't think there's a body around here. And I feel like it went on to someplace else. We should check the other clearing. See if the locals know anything.
If there are any
That could work.
locals.
Well, I mean, we go, we be polite, we...
And that's when you hear a whooshing noise, and from out of the trees comes whizzing what appears to be a spiked ball that impacts into the tree next to the closest one of you. Crunch! It retracts back, and hopping into the clearing appears to be a hybrid of marsupial and man.
We come in
Oh
peace.
man.
Oh no.
G'day, mates! Name's
Hi.
Doomaroo. Welcome to the island of Dr. Moreau. And what the hell are you
Oh,
doing
no.
here?
Um,
And that's where we're going to end tonight's issue of Sunset City.
And
fucking
Sapphire
Murderoo.
just standing there like, fuck.
Oh my god, it's Murderoo.
Doomaroo.
Oh my gosh, we found
Murderoo.
him. We're finally using him.
Oh, I don't like this.
Oh, this is
I
bad.
don't like this.
This is-
one.
Oh,
boy.
you know what's
Oh
gonna
boy.
Oh, goodness, we're going to
Oh
go.
man, this is.
So, we're going to go
Oh,
back around the
dang.
horn, talk to folks, get some feelings and such. Hearts go out to Christy. Her Wi-Fi just couldn't handle things. It is the worst, and we
We love
love
you,
her
dear.
and miss her.
We love you.
We'll see her next time. Promise. In the meantime. So Pope, how'd you like getting to take Magnus out for a spin?
it is as much as I do have a brand, and sometimes I apologize for this. I am. It is nice to play a good, sweet, like idiot, on the occasion. Magnus is not bright, but he means his absolute best, and he is so far in over his head, and I don't think any of us really realize it just yet. But it was great to say hello to Magnus. I have a feeling proper goodbye to Barghast will happen at another point. Just having to, there's a lot of fares to fulfill as the last ride. So he's on the clock. But hey, everybody, it's so good to be back with the Mythfit family. Sunday cannot come fast enough. It just can't. And Christy, we desperately miss you. Love you. See you soon. As for me, if you want to see more of my ridiculous face, Pope World Bill on Twitter, Pope World Bill on Twitch. I lurk in all your streams. You can catch me over on Follow Black Cats at 3 p.m. Eastern for spy game Hex Crawl, where terrible things are happening, and I play possibly my second worst character of all time. And then at 8 p.m. Eastern over on Praxagoria Thesmophoria, we are in the thick of it in our short mini-series of Starblade Battalion Memories. There is a wedding to be crashed, as I play a character who is very much not my type. He's incredibly handsome, constantly has his foot in his mouth, has had unfortunate number of partners, and 2 of them are getting married. And beforehand was informed of this fact, and that the 2 of them are going to come to claim his head. So we'll see how all that goes. So if you want to get some Highlander in space, tune in. And as always, be back here every other Sunday, same Mythfit time, same Mythfit channel. Whether you're watching live, VOD, YouTube, wherever you are a part of this family, you are a part of this story, because a performance is nothing without an audience. So thank you all so very much. Take care. Happy Pride. Be yourself. Your eccentric pansexual uncle says so. Love you. See you soon.
Splendiferous. Corey, how you doing? Where can we find you?
Oh well, I'm doing great. Once again, it has been so much fun to get back to this. Anyway, yeah, I'm Corey Sparks. As I mentioned before, you can find me on Twitter at HyperlightSparks with an X. I post stuff there randomly. And yeah, man, I literally pulled that last bit with the Calvin Cobalt thing out of left field, but it worked out perfectly for the audience, at least. For Sapphire, this is going to suck. But that's what we're here for, you know.
Well, gotta have a little bit of pain to proceedings,
Yeah.
otherwise why are you even trying? Perfect. Celeste, how are you doing, friend? Where can we find you?
Matt, we gotta have a talk about this with you constantly taking my heart and just playing baseball with it. It's
Look,
every 2 weeks, man. You're wearing me out.
I didn't mean to this time.
Yeah.
I just autopiloted. It took over.
We'll have a talk.
I'm certain we will. There'll be talks.
Hi, I'm Celeste PLS with way too many underscores on Twitter. I'm Celeste Shepherd here on Twitch. I don't do a whole lot of streaming of my own, but you can catch me on a couple of other people's channels here and there. I was just on Weave the Tail, GMing my very first one shot on stream, baby's first streamed one shot. And that was a lot of fun. If you want to go check out the VOD, that's on the Weave the Tail YouTube and on their Twitch. Gun and Slinger was the game. We had a really spooky time with the thing that hunts and the other thing that wasn't really hunting. It was just watching. And then next Saturday, you can actually catch me back on Weave the Tail as we begin Fallout Trouble on the Turnpike, playing a ghoul medical specialist named Dr. Hyde. There's a lot to his story. Heavy content warnings for drug use. Do take care of yourselves. But yeah, that should be a really good time as we pull our merry band together and see what hijinks we're gonna get up to. So looking forward to that. But other than that, not a whole lot going on that I can actually talk about. So just keep an eye on my Twitter and be back here next Sunday to see what goes on with Lady Perilous and how she continues to keep the secret that she doesn't want to keep, that she's been burdened with. Thanks, Sapphire.
I'm sure it'll be fine. Fallout, that'll be fun. You know, nothing bad ever happens in Fallout to anybody. And last but absolutely not the least, Wally! We got to come roaring back with you this week.
Yes, sup y'all? It's me, Wally, your favorite non-binary slime best friend on the internet. Oh boy, oh man. This week, this was a game today. I promised that I was going to bring the drama with me when I came back, and I delivered, and I am very happy with what I caused. I have no shame in what I did. You can't find me anywhere else right now. I'm actually June is I'm not doing any other projects besides the stuff I have right now, which I love this game. So you can find me every other Sunday right here. Right now, you can just find me on the Twitter right now. You know, find me on the Twitter, talk about my thoughts. You know, that's about it, really. Then maybe after June is over, you start seeing me pop up some stuff, and I'll mention some things I'm gonna be partaking in. Stuff I can't really talk about yet, but it's gonna be some pretty cool stuff I have lined up in the old works.
Good stuff. And yes, please do give all these people a follow. They are wonderful. They are bright spots in an otherwise cloudy and rainy existence. You are better for having them in your life. I know I am.
I would also like to say that for those who have been with us from the beginning, happy 1 year anniversary.
It has been about as close as we'll get to 1 year ago. I threw these people up on a stream and said, hey, we're going to run a comic book game. Let's go. And they were foolish enough to oblige me, and it's been fantastic, folks. I'm looking forward to, well, if nothing else, at least a few more issues of our dear beloved Mythfits as we go, because certainly things have been building to another climax, and we'll get there. We'll see what happens. Anyways, hi, I'm Matt, the Killer GM. You can find me on Twitter at the Killer GM, where I write about all sorts of nerdery, gaming, and, you know, kind of whatever else comes to mind. When I am not writing herd over this bunch as they try to, you know, knife each other in the back over drama, I have only one other thing I'm currently working on that I can talk about right now. I am running a game Fridays over on Weave the Tale at 11 a.m. Eastern. Relics, Game of Angels, the Tower of Babel, angels in the modern day, and God has left. So what are they gonna do? Well, it turns out we found out this Friday what they're gonna do is cause a riot and burn the cops. That's what they're gonna do. So tune in this next Friday as we find our merry band of angels and what they do next after somebody tried to assassinate them with a gun that uses souls for bullets. It's fine. I'm sure nothing bad will happen to them. Promise. But yeah, it's great. I love getting a chance to play these games. Love getting a chance to tell these stories with everyone, and we're happy to have you here, whether it's watching us now live on the VOD on YouTube. We don't have the story without you, and we hope you're having a good time experiencing it with us. Let us know how you feel. Write us out. Otherwise, continue to watch. We love having you here. And happy, happy Pride. Go out, be gay, do crime, fuck the police. And at that point, there is one last little bit that we have to address. We cut to the Bureau of Observation. We go back to Rasputin's office. Rasputin has a screen up. Sir, we're having trouble fighting them off. We're having... Oh, God! Ah! Commander, did I not provide you with ample materials to secure the way? Sir, we... Burn them. Burn them, and the god will sort them out. I am coming, and I want the way prepared for me. And we see in the background fire lighting up, and we see a mountain silhouetted in the night sky with the prow of a boat sticking out of it. And all there is left at this point, my friends, is to say, with the Killer GM, you can always bet your life on it. Good night, my friends.